Hello everyone, welcome to another multi-POV Shoutcast with me, daskro, and my co-host, Brett FX. Brett, how's it going?
Doing all right, man. Pretty excited. Got something a little bit different here. And what's so different about this, Dashro?
Well, this is actually PS3. And we're doing a PS3 12v12. This is a special tournament called the Battlefield Battlebrawl. It's a 12v12 tournament with some really cool hardware prizes with the online leagues Fragged Nation Urgent Fury. We're seeing two teams here, Team Devastation versus Team Inevitable Consequence, or iCon. We have a few POVs. We got X-Rax, we got Big Daddy Lev, we got Mikaloof driving the vehicle around, we got Mutsi who's dead, we got the quad cam as always, going to Big Daddy Lev in the meantime. On Grand Bazaar, this map. So, this is going to be different. This is my first time doing a PS3 POV. As you guys can see, there's a lot of little icons that you can push from the console controllers, things like that. What are you expecting, Brett?
Well, this is a 12v12, so I'm expecting just basically a nade fest down on B. And hopefully we'll be able to see some good vehicle action going back and forth here. I know that most of our casts have been of fives here lately, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to see some good LAV fighting going back and forth and see how the tank crews hold up.
Yes, and so again, this is 12v12 guys watching Mutsi doing okay for himself on Bravo. 12v12 means there's going to be a lot of guys on Bravo. A lot of guys. And actually, Big Daddy Lev is going to go for the back rage. You're playing on RU side, so here comes Big Daddy Lev. Back rage time. He sees three. He sees one more. He gets nothing. Oh, that's a bit...
I think he was just seeing if he could get back there.
I don't know what's going on there. X-Rax goes down, going to Mutsi. Mutsi kills one with the 44 man. He gets a revive. Sees another one. Almost defibs the support guy. A little ring around the rosy. Mikaloof is there as well, going to Mikaloof. Also, yeah. Bravo, get it back.
Right now, it's just, like I said, it's just a big, tug of war for B right now. I mean, this is what Bazaar really turns into when you get more than about 8 players onto it. Even with 8 players, it's a pretty big battle through this. I mean, it is the meat grinder. So, and right now, Devastation is doing a really good job of holding on to B right now. They've got a spawn beacon set up in the back. They have in dumps. They have X-Rax actually making a push over here on pools, almost getting killed, but not quite. But at the same time, they're having a couple of guys pushing in the pools, hopefully to get those picks and clean it up. Mutsi did just clean up, it looks like a back rage that was trying to happen over into Golden. So doing a really good job of listening on comms and seeing what all going down there.
And we're not hearing the comms right now except for all but one player, Big Daddy Lev. And I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just because a lot of people don't record both their in-game audio and their POV audio at the same time using their PVRs. Remember, guys, it's PS3. There's no software. You got to actually get hardware in order to record this audio.
That's right. Yeah, so everybody here actually has what they call an HD PVR. I believe it's Hogpog is the one that you can actually win if you win this tournament. They're going to be giving away 4 of them. So it's not like PC where, yeah, the initial purchase of PC is expensive, but we really don't have to worry about having these extra peripherals to record. So I will say that is one nice thing about being on the PC side of things.
No doubt. Mutsi on Charlie. They've lost their Charlie, their gimme, and Mutsi goes down rather quickly. Big Daddy Lev there with him as well. Sees one, takes out one with the AK, and is he going for the revive? He sees one more. No, he goes down. Is able to get Mikaloof back up? He gets Mikaloof back up, and they're golden.
Yeah, and right now they're actually in trouble. They're in danger of being triple capped right here. They have almost no presence over here on B. There are 3 in dumps. X-Rax is actually going to be trying to poke out and make something happen here. Possibly. No, they actually get back rage in dumps, and it looks like they may actually get wiped off of B here. Oh, he's getting... Get your med. I don't know, but they may have just stabilized there. They are getting C-back, so they are, like I said, they are in a little bit of a trouble here. They need to probably make one solid push onto their gimme flag, although they do have C right now. But I'd like to see a little bit more play from their LAV. Maybe the LAVs play like a little bit passive or not passive, but aggressive, and try and go for that gimme flag to create some distraction, to get that pressure off of B right now.
Big Daddy Lev on Bravo, shooting into pools, gets one kill, takes out another one, but trades. Gets an okay trade there, but gets revived.
They're in green. They're in green.
Yeah, and right now it's
still fighting.
Carnage over on B. You have X-Rack sitting over in tires. He's going to be looking over into tiles right now, trying to get any kind of a picks going on. He does get a nice trade over there, and they looks like they do have B. So right now they do have the cap advantage, although they are back to losing it again. You know, right now iCon is doing a great job of just putting people on B, just outnumbering people on B. I mean, I think Devastation actually has 2 squads, and they're still losing the burn right now. So this is pretty amazing, actually. And then Mikaloof doing some crazy.
Yeah, Mikaloof on pools. Wow, going for the grenade throws, getting the magnum kills. A full gambit of activity. Ends up taking quite a few, but here comes the big push. We have Mootsie and Axrax both pushing on up onto that pool area, trying to clean it up, but it just no success there.
Yeah, I mean, they're just ticked up in pool so much, and this is the problem that you have when you have 12s. It's very hard to clean them off of that because, you know as well as I do, daskro, you got 1 med, and all of a sudden, those 5 guys that you just killed, it doesn't matter. They'll just res them all.
Yes. So at the moment, Devastation still trying to get Bravo back. It's 174 to 176. iCon over Devastation. A lot of grenades. Wow, a lot of grenades.
Yeah, and this is actually a fairly close match right now. I'm kind of surprised, especially with Devastation getting almost 3 cap there. I don't believe they actually did get 3 cap, but they were getting pretty close. So there for a while, they didn't even have a flag. And again, they're trying to get this B burn back. I mean, it is just, they've had control of dumps for the most part. They've had control of tires, but they just cannot seem to wipe them from pools and tiles. I mean, it's just, there's just so many of them on B, and it makes me wonder right now. Mootsie doing a really great job of cleaning up some guys over in the pools right now.
Oh yes,
Big Daddy
that tracks as well.
In there. Oh, he's got the 93R. Let's see if he can make some work. He gets one. Does get taken out. But you know, right now, where's their LAV? You know, why isn't it pushing on that back flag? Where are the engineers? Where are the side street and highway guys? Why aren't they creating some distractions so that these B guys aren't being punished so much?
Yeah, the IFV being absent from this is a bit questionable. I really don't know where they are. Maybe they're just fighting parity at this point. X-Rax pre-firing into in a kitchen. No hits just yet, but he's trying real hard, and sometimes pre-firing it is the way to go.
That's right. That's what it's there for, man.
Oh, here he gets a few hits. I think he got a few hits, but he takes some damage as well from those grenades. Watch out for those grenades. Going to Big Daddy Lev, getting taken out on pools. Going to Mikaloof. Mikaloof there as well. They are losing the burn. It is lost on them.
Yeah, and they're in danger of being triple capped again. Right now, they don't have a single flag. C is lost. Right now, it's grayed out. B is grayed out. The only thing that they have going for them right now is that there's so many bodies on the map because it is 12s that they are able to keep at least 1 guy alive and spawn bomb on them. They're actually getting C back right now. Looks like their LAV actually did die on C. I don't really agree with them putting their own LAV on C. That's kind of a death trap right there. But you know, right now, Big Daddy, he's kind of sitting back, getting the reses over here by Smack Spot. They can't really push into B right now. He may be going for a back rage though. He is going over towards Ghetto.
But he's low. He takes some IFV hits. I don't know what he's quite thinking, but going to X-Rax. X-Rax gets a double kill onto the. Gets a triple kill. He gets a quad kill. Is he gonna be able to kill the last guy? Oh, he doesn't. But X-Rax, that was a great run.
Yes, and that's why you have to clear dumps, guys. That one spawn beacon back there caused them so much trouble. You have to clear dumps out every single time. So now that it is clear, we have Big Daddy over here on Golden. He's going to be trying to post up, get some shots over in the dumps. Mootsie is actually pushed up a little bit further. He's up in juice right now.
Throwing those nades.
That's right, and he's going to be spamming those nades. Now, guys, I know you may not like this for pubs, but in competition play, this is what it comes down to. I mean, you have to get those hits down. You have to create the suppression. You have to be able to basically move up. And Big Daddy trying to get the res, but ends up going to a room with another guy. And, you know, right now, actually, they're in trouble. They just lost a guy. Mikulov just disconnected, so he is it is now 11-12. And
Yeah,
look at his pretty pink
this is the
screen.
thing about PVR, guys. Is that even if your system crashes, the PVR still records it. So Mikulov out of the game right now, waiting for his PS3 to restart. I don't know how long it takes to restart a PS3 to get back in game, but it's been nearly 30-40 seconds now. I don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah, and it couldn't have been at a worse time. I mean, right now it's 110-152. X-Rax, though, doing a really nice job getting a double into dumps right there. And, you know, they don't need to lose a B guy because he is one of their main B guys right now. And you have to get this B burn. And right now, they're not making any headway on it.
No, lots of grenades. X-Rax goes down real fast. Score right now, 151-99. Oh, no.
Yeah, and right now Big Daddy is over on side streets. He's going to be spamming into rugs, it looks like. And I think right now they need to be pushing side streets. They need to be pushing highway. They got to push the flanks. They're not having any luck through B. They've just lost one of their guys. So, I mean, right now you got to flank. You know, say, okay, here's B. We'll go around. And right now Big Daddy's actually making a push in through rugs right now.
Gets the rebound. He goes down. X-Rax, I like this kind of push though because even they're putting pressure on the backside in rugs, and even if they can't get through it, it puts pressure away from the front and allows them to push on up. X-Rax sees one, kills one, snack pack 96.
And Mutzi right now, he's going to be over on A, trying to get some rebel kills. He actually came around all the way behind him, but he does get taken out. I don't agree with that. He should have gotten onto the A burn. I know that he was going to try and possibly help out his buddies over there. X-Rax is going to be fighting over into looking down A arches. I think he should have got on the A burn first.
Yeah,
that A burn.
He should have. X-Rax sees one pushing up onto Kitchen, takes one out, but he gets grenaded by an M320. Big Daddy Lev coming right behind him. Maybe going for the revives. Maybe. Perhaps. No, he's taking a lot of hits as well. Oh.
You know, right now, I think they should stop focusing so much on the revives. I've seen these guys die so many times on revives. Just get the kills first and then revive.
X-Rax sees one pushing up and takes one out. Score right now, 64-143. They're down by 80 tickets, but they're taking Bravo back, pre-nading pools.
That's right. It is 60-143 right now. And, you know, right now, Mikulov is still not in the game. So they are still playing 11-12. X-Rax trying to clear pools, gets a nice pick over there. Mutzi's going to be following it up, though. He's going to be jumping in there getting... Oh, doesn't get...
Oh, X-Rax! X-Rax!
Big Daddy Lev, though, he's going to be following up. He doesn't get any... Yes, he gets one.
He got one. He got one. He still did good for himself going to the quad cam. Mikulov is trying to frantically rejoin the server. No luck. Big Daddy Lev goes down. Mutzi goes down. X-Rax still up, going to X-Rax.
That's right. And he seems to be for the most part, the fairly solid player on the team. He's kind of been spearheading almost all of these charges going into pools and tiles. He's been doing an excellent job with his peeking, doing really good job with his shooting. Just seems like an all-around solid player. In fact, right now, showing off a little bit, showing his scoreboard. He's like, yeah, Brett, I know you're talking about me, bro. Look at those kills. Look at those kills.
Look at them kills.
Right now, Mutzi, though, he's going to be throwing some 320s into rugs right now. Gets one. Oh, actually, the LVG. He does get one with that. And X-Rax is going to be fighting some people over into tiles. Does back up. Gets the res over
a great res, but he may go down right here. Oh, he goes down. They all go.
Make it through that? Oh,
almost made it. Going to Mikulov. Mikulov going for the res. Gets X-Rax back up. Pre-fires takes out one. X-Rax goes back down. They have to get back on the burn here. Here comes the push into pools. Mikulov kills one, but he goes down as well. Wow, actually, Mutzi is near Alpha.
That's right. Mutzi is over by A. Big Daddy's going to be coming up through tiles right now. And right now, Mutzi getting onto the A burn is exactly what he needed to do. Big Daddy, though, getting a nice pick over into pools, looking into tires, trying to get a couple of hit markers off on him.
I like this.
He does end up backing up.
Sees one, takes out one, pushing him. He's waiting for more. Here comes one. Here comes two. He trades with one. Mutzi also goes down on Alpha. No luck there. 42-112, 60 ticket differential. Or excuse me, 70 ticket differential. Here come more nades. X-Rax, get out of there. The nade's right in front of you. Oh, takes 59 damage. Big Daddy Lev on Charlie, yeah, he's on Charlie, and oh, here comes the IFV, shelling into Bravo.
That's right.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, well, you know, I like him shelling into B. I just don't think he should be that pushed up onto the C flag.
I mean,
he needs to be sitting on C Street right now, just in case he needs to be moving out of there. Very easy to get back raged and trapped in right there. But I think that instead of maybe sitting down B alley and shooting, again, he needs to be pushing down side streets. He needs to be flashing that A flag. They are getting B flag burn right now. They just nooched it out. And Mikaloop is going to be... Oh, I thought he was going to be making a push into pools right there, but he's not.
Extra takes out 2 at pools.
That's right. Muti doing a really good job. He sees a back rage coming through Golden.
Oh,
he gets a couple of hit markers on him. I think they just cleaned it up. And it looks like Big Daddy, he's going to be shooting over into tiles right now. Get some hit markers of on some of those feet that are sticking out.
Yes. Sees 2 on the mini-map. Here comes the big fight.
That's right.
X-Rax sees 2. X-Rax goes down, going to Mikaloop. Mikaloop still fighting out. He goes down as well. All of them are down.
Oh my god, we just wiped out.
Yeah, all 4 are down right now. They did get the B burn. It is 22-97. They are losing it now, but it is going to give them some slight breathing room. They're going to have enough time to spawn back in on B. They'll be able to get into dumps, and hopefully they need to jump over into tires, and they should be able to cancel out this burn.
Yes, Big Daddy. Oh, watch out for all the rubble, guys. They're getting Bravo back. Look at all the people on the burn. They're getting it back, 15-86.
And I think right now, Devastation, since they have almost not been pressed at all on the flanks, I think they need to shove at least another 2 or 3 guys on B flag. And I think they just did that. They have a huge presence on B. They are going to be draining those tickets down. It is 83-15 right now. X-Rax doing an awesome job getting headshots through pools like crazy.
That's right, and Mikaloop with a triple as well. A great B wipe on that with that attack.
That's right, and Big Daddy getting a nice pick over into tiles. He's going to be pushing out. And right now, this is exactly what they need to do. They need to push. They need to get them out of B. They need to contain them at A. If anything, they could even flash A, although they are down only to 10 tickets. So maybe just sit back a little bit and just run these tickets down.
Yes, 55 ticket differential, but X-Rax sees people. Where are they? Where are they? Where is he fighting? Is he fighting on the, where's he fighting? Shoot.
He's over in tiles right now.
Oh, he's in tiles,
he just got taken down. It looks like Muti got taken down. Also, Mikaloop getting taken down in tiles also. So all 4 of them are down again. And this is when you really are getting into a tight spot. You got to watch your spawns. Because remember, guys, you only lose a ticket when you spawn in. So right now, they're going to lose 4 tickets if all of these guys spawn in. It's going to be 6-50.
Yes, the tickets are dwindling down fast. X-Rax spawns in a pool, sees 1, takes out 1. It's less than 5 tickets remaining, 59-5. And it's just dwindling down. They have to get on burn right now. I think it's going to be over 59, perhaps to 0.
Yeah, I think this is it right now. They may get a couple of 1 or 2 picks, but really this is over right now. They did some really good pushes, but I mean, they just could not hold B. That was the downfall.
So finals ticket score 59-0. iCon over Devastation. Let's go into some analysis, and we'll also go to part 2 in a coming video as well. Alright guys, that's the end of round 1 of iCon versus Devastation, or Inevitable Consequence versus Devastation, as part of the Battlefield Battlebrawl tournament versus tournament. It's a 12v12 PS3 tournament where the top team from Urgent Fury and Fragged Nation, which are 2 popular PS3 tournaments, battle each other for a grand prize, some Hop-Hog PVRs, and some Gung-Ho gaming supplements. And this is the semifinals for Fragged Nation, so it's just 2 more matches away until one of these teams could potentially win all the prizes. And in this, we saw iCon beat Devastation 58-0 on first round. iCon playing US side, Devastation playing our U side. Here's the map, and I'm joined with Brett as always. So, Brett, initial thoughts on the first round?
Well, I think on the first round, they just weren't putting enough emphasis on pushing the flanks. I think that if they would have had, and I don't know what their LAV was looking at in terms of problems, for all we know, because we didn't have that view, the LAVs were canceling each other out. Because as you saw, as everybody else saw, there was hardly any LAV issues for either side. So they may have been canceling each other out. I'm not really sure, but I think if they could have slipped a couple of guys back on a back rage, and I do know that I believe it was Mootsie at one point who, instead of going for the A flash, he ended up trying to go in through tiles or arches. Actually, he went through arches to pools and ended up getting taken out. I think he should have went onto the A burn and flashed it to pull people off of B. They just could never get enough people on B, and they could never keep enough of the other team off of B. And, I got to say, iCon was doing an amazing job of pushing their guys onto B. If you look through that video again, they were doing, 5 and 6 and 7-man pushes. I mean, it was just unbelievably timed how well they were doing their pushes every time, from pools into dumps. And if you looked into it, in 12s, it's very hard to clear everybody out. They tried to clear pools out several times, but with having those reses going on, it was just almost impossible. And iCon was just doing a good job of basically, not abusing, but definitely using that res tool.
Yeah, I have to agree there. One thing that iCon was doing that was very successful is that, other than holding a constant number of players on Bravo, they were always sending 1 or 2 along the flanks to contest Charlie. And I did like that one quite a bit. We even saw a few instances in which they were able to simply hold on to Bravo because they gave Devastation the sort of yellow dumps area, but said, okay, fine, you can have yellow dumped. We're going to take everything else. We're going to take tires. We're going to take pools. We're going to take kitchen, and we'll even spawn back in the yellow dumps area as well. And we're just going to keep on gnawing away at you, and that's what they did. And we're able to really take a lot of tickets away from them. Now, take in mind that Devastation did lose one of their infantry players on Bravo midway through the first round, and I think that cost them. Because remember, guys, when you're burning that B flag, if you have 6 guys on, and you're the team you're against has 7 guys on the flag, that enemy team gets the burn, you don't. And one less guy can make all the difference.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it really does hurt not having that extra guy on B. Although I do think that, there towards the end, Devastation finally got it together in that I think they pushed an extra maybe 2 or 3 players onto B because they had just a swell of support coming into there. They ended up capping B. They had it locked down. I think that maybe they should have done that a little bit earlier. Because they weren't pushing those flanks very hard. They weren't back raging. In fact, iCon was doing more back raging on the flanks than, Devastation was. And that may have been why they could not get to the flanks at all. But, I think that if they can't win on the flanks, then yeah, push all the way through. Put those extra 2 guys on B, get that B cap. And it's like you said, hey, you want to hide in dumps? Go ahead and hide in the back of dumps. We'll be on the burn. And we'll be burning your tickets out the entire time. So, remember, guys, I mean, if you're not fighting on the burn, then you're not really helping your team out a whole lot. I mean, there's very few situations where you would actually be helping your team by not being on a burn for the majority of the game.
Yes, and the other thing that was mentioned by you during the match was we didn't see many of the IFVs for most of the game, and that was really surprising to me. Maybe they were fighting each other back and forth. Maybe they weren't. The one instance which we did see a little bit of IFV action, we saw the Team Devastation put their IFV onto sort of C arches and fight it out there, which is real risky because it means that their back's all exposed. But
it absolutely is.
I didn't see much IFV action, and there were, for how many people that were always on Bravo, and I sort of felt like there was between 6 and 8 people on Bravo at any given time. That means that the IV crews were actually pretty Spartan, and that was a bit surprising for me.
Yeah, I and it may be the way it is played on PS3. They may focus more on their infantry than they do on their vehicles. But in what I would have done differently, I think, is I would have put 6 on B, and then I would have sent my LAV squad with 3 reps, and his whole job is to kill that other LAV, and once it's dead, to get on Gimme. And then you take those other 2 guys. I know you guys may think it's crazy, but it's okay to double Gimme on Bazaar. And what double Gimme means is that you would take the A flag and the C flag, and you would just play from those from both of those flags and trap them in at B. And I think that maybe if they would have played it that way, they could have been a lot more successful than instead of just trying over and over and losing so many bodies on B.
Yes. So that's the end of this round. Check out part 2, and you'll be able to see it in the coming days. And I want you guys to all check out Brett's channel as well. You can check out Brett's channel at the links below. Please subscribe to his channel. Brett, what is the URL to your channel?
My channel is youtube.com/AaronTVH1. I know it sounds a little weird. I'll spell it out real quick. It's AARONTVH1. You can also look up Minion Brett and make sure that your filters are on channels, and it should come up as the first one.
And then if you play PS3, guys, and you're interested in playing in this kind of tournament, you can go to the following links below. You can either go to Fragged Nation or Urgent Fury. They're the two tournament leagues that are participating in this big Battlefield Battlebrawl for PS3. Check them out at the links below as well. So if you're interested, just sign up or just go on the forum and say, I want to play with it for a team. Someone help me out. They should be able to help you out there. Nevertheless, thanks for tuning in, guys, for this given match. We'll have part 2 up in the coming days, and that's it. So, Brett, any closing thoughts?
Ready for round 2, man.
All right, let's go to round 2 in just a few days. So until then, see you guys later.